Hey y'all, I just seen the big win for Syracuse. I can't remember the score. It's like 52 to 28 or something like that. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. As of right now, Coach Fran Brown, an African American coach, has the quarterback with the most passing yards. Right, right. Coach Prime has the quarterback Shador with the Golden Arm Award. Um, you got Travis Hunter with the Blitnikoff Award. The African American coach for Maryland had two DBs that was at the top of the list for interceptions, and they got a wide receiver that's at the top in the top 10. Right? Follow me, follow me, follow me. Uh, and now Coach Simmons just went to, I think it's FIU, and he was a quarterback at Clemson. When he was at FAMU, he had the best quarterback in the SWAC. So now he's finna throw the ball around. So you got Coach Prime, Coach Fran Brown, and the crazy thing about Coach Fran Brown, they got one of the top running backs too, a versatile running back. So Fran Brown, he throw the ball and run the ball. Coach Prime really throw the ball a lot. I think they're gonna run the ball more next year. But Coach Simmons will throw the ball. The coach at Maryland, he throws the ball. And it was another coach. They're saying the coach for Penn State, that quarterback is gonna be a first day pick kind of guy. So not only are the African American coaches winning, they are throwing the ball around. I never thought African American coaches would be throwing the ball around like this, because we was always said we couldn't throw the ball, we didn't understand passing, blah blah blah. Y'all know how it goes. But now you got African American coaches that got some of the top quarterbacks going into the draft. This is crazy. This is about to be interesting. And you see the coach for Michigan, he just signed the number one quarterback coming out of this 25 class. So now he's going to have a top quarterback. Coach Prime just signed Juju. He's going to have a top quarterback. Coach Fran Brown might get Kyle McCord to come back. If Kyle McCord comes back, he's going to be the first overall pick next year. But this year, I'm telling y'all, he broke the record for the most passing yards for the ACC. I think if he come out right now, like they said, New York has never drafted a black quarterback. He's a New Jersey kid, so he's from that area. He know how to play in the cold. I believe if he come out this year, he might be the number one overall pick by the Giants. I believe. And I think the coach that coached him this year used to be the Giants running back coach. So he knows those guys, right? But Coach Fran Brown just got a quarterback that I was high on coming out of Louisiana. He went to LSU. This dude is 10 for 10 in his passing yards during his collegiate career. He's a top quarterback that nobody knows about. So if Kyle McCord does not come back, Fran Brown has already reloaded. Know this, right? So they're going to throw the ball again. I'm making this video for you top wide receivers. You top wide receivers, instead of going to Alabama, instead of going to Georgia, if y'all see Meek went to Georgia. He went to Syracuse this year. He got 1,000 yards at Syracuse. If you're a top wide receiver, if you're a receiver that got the skills, but you're not really getting used right, go to Syracuse. You probably can't. Colorado might be loaded. You know what I'm saying? Colorado, but Syracuse, go to FIU. Go play with Coach Simmons. Go be a Panther. Go to Maryland. I'm not gonna say go to Penn State. I'm not gonna say that. But you might want to go to Michigan. I'm just saying, these coaches are throwing the ball around. You might miss your boat going to traditional, USC, Lane Kiffin, and all that kind of stuff. Go where these guys are not expected to throw the ball, but if you look at the paper, you look at the leaders, Shedeur and Kyle are in the top 3 when it comes to throwing the ball. We know what Simmons gonna do. We know what Willie Simmons gonna do. I know that for sure. He just had the last team he just coached when he won the championship in the SWAC. He had the best quarterback with the most passing yards. He was a quarterback. So out of all these, Coach Prime was a DB. Coach Brown was a DB. Coach Simmons was a quarterback. So he's gonna throw the ball. We know that 100%. And then you got the coach over there at Michigan, offense coordinator. I think he's gonna throw the ball. So it might switch up as all these wide receivers going to Ohio and going to USC and going to Oregon. You might want to rethink something. You might Clemson. You might want to rethink where you go, because I think Fran Brown. We know Colorado throwing it. Hell, we know Syracuse throwing it. We know it. And I think Michigan finna start throwing the cover off the ball. And I know Coach Simmons finna throw the cover off the ball. That's a given. We already seen it. We know what he does.